let me open them both, and then I'll talk about them. From the Virasibila opening that comes from the heart. This gentleman here, the King of Pentacles, Hello, this is Christelle Martinet, and this is a reading for the week of December 1st. And thank you so much for all your support. It has been a pleasure to interact with you. All of the people I've met in person, Liz, Magdalena, H, Maria, all of you. It's been pleasure. It's been a pleasure to meet with you. And this week I'll start just like the other weeks, and I'll open a diamond-shaped spread with the Tarot of Marseille. And we start with some pretty fast shifting movements here. The first card out is actually the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is an indication of a fast movement, but right next to it, why I stopped short was right next to it is the Tower card. The Tower card is, in this deck, I read it as being a moment of complete change concerning emotional openness. In terms of someone, or maybe you yourself, being ready all of a sudden to open emotionally. Here then on the right side of this diamond spread is the High Priestess, and we're talking about a refined sense of spirituality here. We're talking not about boy meets girl and girl meets boy. We're talking about minds meeting on a certain spiritual level. Now we have on the rest of the opening, there is a Hangman, and it's quite interesting because we have this very fast moving Eight of Wands next to the High Priestess here on the right of that card, and then we have the Hangman. Okay, so it's as if it's telling us you go 100 steps forward and one back. All of a sudden you take a decision and you're ready to communicate, to open your hearts, and then you take one step back, as if you stop short for a moment. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the center and a Six of Pentacles, which is an indication of now. So it's my reading that around this week you're going to start opening up and going towards something that you're interested in. We have two kings. We have the King of Pentacles and the King of Hearts, the King of Cups, King of Cups. And these are generally, in this reading, I'm seeing them as slightly older men, and a Two of Swords, the Two of Swords, which is a meeting of minds, I always say, but it may be a reckoning of a coming to grips with something, coming to grips with something that has not been aired till now. I'll use the Italian Sibilla cards now to highlight what this area that is very quick and then halting, to see what that could tell us for the time being. Let's see. Okay, there definitely is movement, and movement towards someone who is side by side with you, someone who has not left your side. So feel free to then open up like this this tower of the tarot. The tower suggests that's an indication that you can go ahead. Now on this Hangman, okay. Now, what do we have here? We have a few tears coming out. But it's because many of you, let's say, in this moment of time, are looking for a more institutionalized definition of a relationship, and it's as if you have opened your heart, mentioned, talked, spilled the beans. Then there's a stop in the development, and we need to give this person some time to think, okay? We need to give this person some time to think. So please do not be upset about this movement. Stop and go. Go and stop. I'm going to go down to the two of swords, the exchange, the confrontation, intimate. It's an intimate. It's a talk that brings hope. It's a happy moment. It's right under the Hangman. So what develops from this halted moment, from this suspension, is further discussion that will bring joy. I would like to look at these two men. My first inkling was that they were older men, but they may not be. Okay. Let me open them both, and then I'll talk about them. The King of Cups, from the Vera Sibilla opening up, it's telling me that someone who is coming to your aid, almost behind the scenes, someone who will communicate with you in a maybe to give you some aid concerning your place of residence. It may be something to do with you and your home life, your family, but they will be helping you. This is an older person, and without asking any questions, they'll do this, okay? And you don't need to clarify why. It is a gesture that comes from the heart. This gentleman here, the King of Pentacles, it's regardless of age. This is telling me that that person, which I now don't see as a elderly, it is not, an elderly, let's say we're talking 40s here, 45, not 50. This is the beginning of a love relationship. You'll be meeting with that person, and that may be linked to, it's on the side of the of you spilling the beans, opening, talking with your heart on your sleeve, then the halted moment, and this is the person then that will take the time. It's on the level of the Two of Swords, so you have to wait a little bit, but be advised that it will be worth the wait. Let's not panic. Let's just go do some Christmas shopping and relax. Eggnog, something to drink, warm, hot chocolate, and just let the seeds grow. Okay. Now, this tower I'd like to look at, and the tower, okay, yes, it is. It does have to do with the communication that you'll be offering all of a sudden. You'll be doing it however, with two minds. On the one hand, you'll be afraid to open up because you don't know how you will be received. But on the other hand, you are almost afraid that that you will be leading yourself down the road of jealousy, because what might come back might not be what you expect. I'm going to open the Neapolitan cards on that to see if I'm on track or not. Let me take a look. And yes, Yes, yes. What they're confirming is that there will be an exchange that, however, will bring a form of stability. It is, let's say, destined to bring a form of stability. It will be also advised that what you are risking now is going to lead to a further bond and a step up in the enhanced passion with this person. Interesting. I'm going to take a look at the last card here, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. These rewards that we mentioned the last 2 weeks. What do we have here? There are 3 cards. They're very, very, very eloquent. We have a constellation, a man bringing in a net with fish. It's a first catch, okay? It's a first catch. And this nostalgia of times that have passed. And these are interesting. This is called a presents and gifts. So you see that this is a coffer with jewelry next to a window. It's open. It stands to say that what you're doing is opening. You're giving away precious jewels. But you will receive that first catch. It will be worth your while. And just a little bit of confirmation with these Neapolitan cards. Yes, just what I wanted. Yes, yes, yes. Tra la 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 la. Okay, this is the 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Clubs, and the 7 of Cups. Comeback. This is a comeback. And this is the confirmation of this area of the spread. And the 3 of Pentacles is a spiritual bond after the 2. I'm going to leave it at that. This is, I'm very pleased with this week's reading. And I hope to hear from you soon, and until we meet again next week.